So one thing that I kind of want to talk about is in the packaging, they don't give you any hardware for any of these screws. Just everything included, it feels like it just doesn't suffice for how much you had to pay and the wait time. I understand things happen with the manufacturers, however, in my opinion, on the Discord, not a lot of updates were given, and something small as like not providing an Allen key won't really allow us to build a board. So there was just no tools in the box other than the hardware for the feet, the stabilizers. There's nothing, no keycap puller, no switch puller, no screwdriver, or no nothing. So let's just say this was your first board and you waited a year to get this. It's just kind of unfortunate that it's hard for you to build it without getting any external help, and not having something as simple as just opening up and separating the top and bottom case kind of provides a little bit of a bad experience when it comes to the building process. So you're unscrewing a total of 18 screws. You're able to finally single out the This is a huge problem. The aluminum plate already comes a bit bent, and this just does not feel nice. Try to bend it back in place, but I guess we'll try to work with it. Let's try to get the PCB built. So as the PCB has the daughter board, the top side, where you put your switches on the same side rather than recessed underneath.
Although I am partnered with KeebsforAll, that doesn't sway my view, or that doesn't, have a certain bias as to how I felt about this initial board and this pre-order / group buy. However, this board wasn't for me, it was for a fellow colleague of mine, and I went ahead and built it for him. And he did wait upwards to about a year for the board, even in the black colorway. And so many boards after that came out. Although they weren't TKLs, they were very nice in value. So it was just kind of disappointing for him, and I have empathy towards him where, waiting for a whole year. Although when you enter a pre-order / group buy, yes, you are agreeing that it might not be there right on time. However, constant updates would have been nicer. I believe one gripe that he had was that he had to reach out to KeebsforAll themselves in order to even know that there was a Discord that he had to join or was suggested to join so that he can receive updates. Even the updates weren't even that fast either. So again, understanding and fully knowing what had happened when it comes to the discolorations and anodizations for the navy and the olive colorway, I still fully wish that KeebsforAll would have been a little bit more prominent and present when it comes to reaching out to others, especially those that don't use Discord. An email would have been a bit nicer, or anything other than just Discord pings, because not everyone has Discord. I know nowadays it's very popular, but not everybody uses Discord, but everybody does have an email, especially if you bought the board. So that's just some things that I thought about. In terms of getting the board itself is fine. I love the board. It looks great. But the way it was handled and how long it took to get to one of my fellow colleagues was just a little bit longer than what we expected. So nonetheless, once we got it, it sounds pretty decent. I honestly wish I tried it with some tactile switches, but I didn't. And PBT probably sounds the best just to mitigate some of that hollowness and bring out some of that deeper flavor. But nonetheless, here we're gonna have 2 sound tests, one of PBT charcoal and a ABS Taro set. Enjoy.